Hello friends, and welcome once again to the channel of Hold and Earn on YouTube. Guys, thank you very much for liking our videos and commenting on our section. And here we have come with one more video in which we'll discuss about risk reward. In current market scenario, we have seen that Nifty is rising, Bank Nifty is rising. Means couple of stocks are rising and it is taking indexes to the new high. But what is happening to our portfolio stocks? It is not rising. It is going deep red. It is not able to recover. So we have to understand that market is going to some different phase, and we may see a fall in the market soon. But we have to understand that we have to protect our capital. We have to protect our profits which we have make. Sometimes it happens that we make a good profit, but in just another one session we lose all the profits. So we have to understand that whatever profit we are making, there is a way to protect it. There is a way to reduce your losses. So for that we have to understand risk reward. So we'll discuss risk reward in this video. So let's discuss. In risk reward, I'll talk about four things. First is money management. Money management is very important. You have to understand which money you should go for trading. Then you must identify yourself that what kind of trader you are. Until and unless you don't understand what kind of trader you are, you will always end up losing your money in the market. Third case, I'll discuss few cases of risk reward, and finally I will share few points on what not to do in share market. Of course, on internet you will find so many, but critical ones I will just share with you. So let's start. Money management. So in money management, first you have to understand that you cannot do trading with the money which you have. Why? Because if you afford to lose that money, then you will be in big trouble. So understand that whatever salary you get, you minus your expenses, you minus your savings, which includes fixed deposit, recurring deposits, mutual funds, PPFs, or any other schemes which you are having. So whatever money is left after doing expenses and savings, that is the money which you should go for trading only. So that is the surplus money which you are having, and every month you must have that much money. So that money you only put for trading. Also, it is better to fix that amount. Suppose you are earning a 1 lakh a month and you are able to save that 10,000 rupees as your surplus money, then your 10,000 amount should be only used for trading. Don't suppose if you lose 10,000 rupees in your first week itself, then don't do trading for the rest of the month. That is very important. Many of the people are not able to do the money management, and ultimately what they are doing, they are facing money issues. So that's very important. Now you have to understand what kind of trader you are. It is very important that you must understand. So on internet you will find so many definitions. In my view, there are only three ways of trading and three kinds of traders you can say. So one is impatient trader, one is patient trader, and one is smart trader. Many of you must be thinking that you must be a patient trader. It's good to be a patient trader, but there are disadvantages of that also. I will also explain in this video. First, to try to the impatient trader. The impatient trader, what happens that suppose the moment you have put into money into a trade and it is getting into a profit, suppose you are getting 1,000, 2,000 profit, but it may have potential to get you to 10,000 profit. But impatient trader, what he will do, he will just exit when he will have 1,000 rupees or 2,000 rupees. So that kind of trader means, just try to understand, are you that kind of trader? Then you will have to apply some different strategy to gain more money. But the problem with the impatient trader, what happens, the moment it comes down, they don't sell it. They are only impatient when it is in green. They are not impatient when they are in red. Suppose if it is going 3,000, 4,000 minus, they will think, okay, let it go down, I know it will come back. I will gain it, I will cover my losses, but it never happens. So this is the problem with the impatient trader. Now the patient trader. The patient trader is also sometimes is not advantageous. Suppose you have already got 15,000 rupees from a trade, which was your target. But sometimes the problem with patient trader is that he still keeps on holding it. He keeps on holding it, thinking that he may get 20,000, 25,000. And what ultimately happens, 15,000 comes to 4,000, 5,000. Even that time also he should think of exiting that trade. But what happens? He has seen that 15,000 figure. So even though he wants to trade out of that, his mind will say, no, 15,000 is possible. I saw a figure of 15,000 and it can still reach that. So that becomes a problem with patient trader. So neither you have to be impatient, neither you have to be patient. You have to be a smart trader. You always have to be a smart trader. And what is a smart trader? Smart trader is one who first fix his losses. Suppose I have a surplus money of 10,000 rupees and I want to trade in the market for. So what I'll do, I'll divide my 10,000 into 4. So I have 2,500 per week. So I will have to lose only 2,500 if I have to in any trade. So that is the way of trading. Don't fix your profits. First estimate your loss and then only trade. So suppose if I take any trade, suppose if I have only 2,500 rupees to invest in market, or my loss should be only 2,500, then what I'll do, whichever trade I will take, I will calculate my stop loss and then I will fix it, that if it crosses 2,500 loss, my trade will get cut off and I will be out of market till next week. So that way you have to trade. And even suppose if you are in green, sometimes it happens, suppose your target was 15,000, even if it is around 11-12,000, don't take risk. You are getting a big amount, 11-12,000 rupees. It is hard to get. All trades cannot be in green always. So take calculate that whether it will be able to move, or if you are satisfied, or if it has meet your requirement, then just book the profit and get out of it. So you will always have to act as smart trader. Now I will discuss few cases of risk reward in which you have to understand that which trade you should choose, and before choosing that trade, what points you should keep in your mind. So let's start. Now I have two trades here. One is Reliance and other is Pidilite. Both are of same lot size if you trade in FNO, means future. Now suppose take as Reliance. Now August future is at 1110 rupees. Okay, and you feel that 1090 should be the stop loss and target should be 1140. So in this case you can see there is a risk of 20 rupees and gain of 30 rupees. So you must see that whether this is beneficial for you. Can you take that 20 rupees risk for 30 rupees gain? If not, then you should not go for trade for that trade. Similarly, you see Pidilite. Pidilite is also of 1000 lot size, and August future is trading at 1130 rupees. Stop loss is 1120 rupees and target is 1160. In this you can see that for a risk of 10 rupees you have a reward of 30 rupees. So in these two trades Pidilite is much more favorable, so you should go for Pidilite only. It may happen that Reliance may hit its target and Pidilite may not, but with the view of risk reward you should always choose Pidilite, because you will only have to lose 10 rupees if you want to earn 30 rupees. That is the risk reward ratio in these two cases. So suppose if I have these two calls in front of me, I will surely go for Pidilite. Okay, I will show you one other way in which you can take these both these calls, but in next slide. Okay, now I'll set before you the second one. Now in this case you see M&M, Mahindra and Mahindra, 1000 lot size. Now you see the August future. Now CMP is 900, stop loss is 890 and target is 930. So with the risk reward ratio is 1:3, means 10 rupees stop loss, 30 rupees target. So that is a good favorable trade. Now you see NCC. Now you see the lot size is huge, 8000 lot size. Now but CMP is 100, stop loss is 95 and target is 115. Now if you see the risk reward is also 1:3. For a loss of 5 rupees you have a reward of 15 rupees. Now suppose if I have to trade, which one you will go for? Maybe so many people will see that okay, it's so good, I have only stop loss of 5 rupees and gain of 15 rupees and we should go for NCC. But think, the lot size is huge, 8000 lot size. Suppose for 5 rupees you will have to risk your 40,000 amount, though your gains will be more. But in case of M&M, your risk is only 10,000. So if I have been given these two calls with the same risk reward ratio, I will still go with M&M. Now there is chance that you can take both the trades, that I will also show you. One more thing I will show you here. Now you calculate the percentage of reward from its current price. For example, August future CMP 900, target 930. So how much percentage is there? You can just calculate. It will be a very small percentage. But in case of NCC, it is 15%, means 115 minus 100, 15 by 100 into 100 means 15%. So for a stock to run for 15% is very less possible in intraday trading. Remember, 15 points target from 100 to 115, that is 15% from its current market price in a single day. It's very rare trading. Whereas from 900 to 930, the percentage is possible in one day. So if these two calls are given with same risk reward ratio, I will still go with M&M. Whereas NCC is a very risky trade, though the risk reward ratio is same. Now I'll show you in which you can take both these two calls. Okay, so we'll have our next slide. Now here we have M&M 1000 lot size, same case as previous. CMP is 900, stop loss is 890 and target is 930. But NCC, suppose you want to take that trade because risk reward is favorable, 1:3 only, then in M&M your risk is only 10,000. So let's do that same thing in NCC. You trade only for 2000 shares. Don't trade in futures. Instead of that, trade in cash, because you will get same amount of leverage there also. So what you have to do, just buy 2000 shares at 100 rupees, put a stop loss of 95. Now in this case you can take both the trades because risk reward is same and the money which you can afford to lose is also the same. So guys, I hope I am able to make you understand the risk reward ratio. I will always tell you, before taking any trade, calculate your risk, calculate your capital which you will be putting at risk. So that is very, very important. Now finally guys, what not to do in share market. Of course on internet you will find so many things, but few things which are very critical and you must understand. So we'll take one by one. So first of all, you should understand, never ever trade with your savings. Never ever trade with your FDs, RDs. Don't take it out. You will feel tempted to take it out and trade in the market, but don't. Always trade with the surplus money you have. Now never ever take loan or borrow money from anyone, even if he's your friend. I'm telling you, loan or whatever money if you're taking from your friends, it spoils friendship, because if you're not able to return, somewhere he will be hurt and the relationship gets disturbed. So I'm telling you, don't ever take money or borrow money from anyone. Suppose if you are taking loan from market, already you are taking it from on higher interest, maybe 8%, 10%. But suppose if you are not able to make profit and you make it as a loss, then you will have a more stressful mind, and in a stressful mind you will never be able to trade, because if you are not able to pay the money, it will be a huge burden on you. So that was my second point. Third point, never ever trade with more than 10% of your total savings. Suppose your total savings is 10 lakh rupees. Never ever in any case exceed your trading more than 1 lakh rupees, whatever happens. Suppose if you want to trade also, you are very once you are very confident in the market and you know a good strategies, but never ever trade with more than 10% of your total savings, because nobody can predict market very precisely. So what it may happen that you may end up losing your money. So that is my third point. Now the other 3 points: never ever trade when you're going through a mental stress or any anxiety. Suppose many times it happens that you are very excited, or you feel that, oh, it's very easy to make money in the market, but I am telling you, that moment only you will see that you have taken a trade and you have not put your stop loss, or you are overconfident and you start losing your start losing your money. In same way, suppose if you are going through a mental stress, when your mind is not free, you won't be able to concentrate, you won't be able to take trades on technicals, you will try to take trades on sentiments, on news. Let me tell you, news based trading is not often successful. Most of the time it happens that after news comes, instead of stock going up, it starts going down, so you will end up losing your money. So I'm telling you, whenever you are in mental stress, don't trade. Never ever trade when you have exhausted your surplus money. Again, the point which I have discussed before. Suppose if you have only 10,000 rupees as a surplus money, then suppose if you on the very first day you lose your 10,000 money, then don't trade for the rest of the month, because if you will try to recover that money, I'm pretty much sure that you will end up losing more and more money, because the mind is not stable at all. It wants to just take out that money from the market and end up doing more losses. So never ever overtrade. Finally, never overtrade. Never overtrade. Suppose your target was 20,000 rupees to make profit through share market. Luckily you did some trading and you got 50,000. Okay, well and good, you have already got so much of profit. Then instead of putting your more money to risk, it's better to stop trading and enjoy for the rest of the month. Or even if you want to take risk, just trade with the profits, only profits. Suppose you have a profit of 50,000 rupees, just 25,000 you keep it safe, only trade with 25,000. Suppose you end up losing that 25,000, just don't trade for the rest of the month. So never ever overtrade. I am telling you, most common problem with all the traders is they overtrade and they trade aggressively. So they have to understand that it is a very bad habit and we have to overcome it. It's like getting addicted to alcohol or a cigarette. So guys, thank you so much for watching our videos. We'll be coming with more videos. We will be even coming with some of the basic videos, trainings, and we'll try to discuss as much as problems which you are mentioning in the comment section. So those who are liking our videos, do subscribe to our videos and keep supporting us. You can join our YouTube channel here and also on Telegram. The Telegram link is given at the start of the video and also in the description of this video. Thank you for watching.